my role is to give feedback to the table topic speakers and to the room in general that things might resonate and help them improve and take the step to do impromptu speaking. I don't have long, so I'll just go through what I've picked up that I thought was good, and I'll try and give a improvement point where I can. With Doug, I like the way that he created controversy. As soon as he stepped up on the stage, first, whether it is a game show, and second, the title of it. Honestly, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment, but I do like the way that he threw in innuendos and a double entendre of, I suppose, what the naked attraction and all the other bits that he mentioned about. What I would suggest is to improve as a member of Toastmasters that he could probably pause a bit more to let things sink in, and he had the 2 minutes opportunity. With Sam, I like the way that he was trying to fill in time and reminisce, but in the end he did give us good hand gestures with the scooter to get a bit of motion, and again he could have added time just meandering a bit more, but again it's good that you're stepping up to take the opportunity. And Nick, with the good use of hand gestures, visualisation of, you don't want a small conveyor belt, you want a large conveyor belt for your cars and your gadgets. But I would suggest perhaps addressing the audience a bit more and improving on the eye contact with the audience. With Simon, brilliant, not wanting to step on any toes, but not changing the format, but introducing a very good idea. And actually you went with loads of ideas for the space though, which was quite good and absolutely on topic of good samples, good use of terminology, terraformer, and competitive was the grammarian word for the day, and so that's very good weaving in. Jack, stepping up, using humour in your terror topics, the self-deprecation. I'm sure you're a very clever person, and you stepped up and you gave us a good comparison of, you know, the two being potentially different intelligence levels, but that's kind of debatable. But it's very good that you've stepped up on the stage. It's very brave. And Alex with the vocal variety. That was brilliant. The volume, the excitement, really kind of woke us all up. And I like the way that you used hand gestures. I suggest again you were more facing this way, as you were kind of excluded in this side of the room. So perhaps addressing more of the room would be great. I like the way you tried to extend it a bit more as well and use your 2 minutes with the cyclist quip, which was humorous, but then you did wrap it up quite quickly. And lastly, Sarah, I like the way you were referring to the different game shows and the good kind of addressing of the audience. You were very good at addressing the audience. So that was my evaluation.